I'm going to go off on both spiritual practitioners right now. Well, some, obviously not all of them, and some of you that ask for spell work. So if you are easily offended, please scroll on by. If not, stay right here and listen up. This is needed, okay? So let's talk about it. If you are a spiritual practitioner who gives out work without telling anybody what may be the outcome, or for instance the ramifications of what may happen when you do said spell, so for instance like a hexing or a love spell, okay, both of them can be both baneful. If you do not tell people anything about the ramifications that could happen for doing said spell, then you are a lousy person, period. I said what I said, okay? Now, just to give you an example of what I'm talking about, take a look at this. All right, take a look at this. Pause to read it. Boom. All right. Now, look at the answer that this so-called admin, this person. Woo. Now, I don't care if you're the person who's requesting the spell work, the hexing, or whatever, whatnot. Any spiritual practitioner who calls himself a practitioner who do not give you a warning, a trigger warning, just says, oh, they asked for it, they don't need the lecture, blah, 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 they're a piece of crap. Now, I know you guys are adults when you're doing these things. I get it. But as spiritual practitioners who's been doing this, especially for a while, it is our duty as practitioners to tell you, like, listen, I know you know what you're doing, but you may want to think about other stuff that you can do besides this stuff, because this can really backfire. I'll be lying to you all if I tell you that I haven't learned from experience from doing certain things that backfired on me like crazy. All right. But generational curses are for real. It doesn't just backfire on you. It backfires people around you, your children. Generational curses are a real thing. You know what I mean? And I don't like I told you, I'm in that group, honestly, just to get content ideas, because every day is something. I got something else I could talk about it as well. But seriously, like, guys, and this is where I go off on you individuals that's asking for spell work or doing crap like this. Please understand that when you're doing hexing or any type of love work, that person, your target, still has a spiritual team that can whoop you up. And then more importantly, hexing and stuff, that has to be justified. Sometimes your ancestors have a way of fulfilling a request that you're asking for by removing people. Let it be. If you have to do spell work, root work, or the hexing and the obsession spells to get somebody to like you, love you, to pay attention to you, give you attention, all this other stuff, that person's not worth it. Now, I can understand even, you know, putting some spice and give you ideas to make it a little spicier. You know what I mean? I get it. But trying to make people fall in love with you, trying to get an ex back after they broke up with you and they no longer want to be with you, trying to break up other people that they're with because they won't choose you, like AKA the wife and the mistress, or the husband and the, how you say that, mistro, whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about. Stop doing that. This is where shadow work is super important, because if you love yourself, you could be like, hey, it hurts, I'm a heal from it, but I've learned from it. That person was just practice. There's a person that's there for me who I'm best suited for. And if it's that person, sometimes y'all need to separate to learn how to love each other in the appropriate way. But you practitioners that say stuff like that, like, oh, they don't need a lecture, they know what they're doing, they want to do it, they know the outcome. No, still put it out there, still put that warning out there. Do you know how do you know how many things, like for instance, like the Tide Pods, we say don't consume or don't eat them, and people still do it? You gave them a warning though. You let them know poison and all that other stuff, right? You let them know that, but you still tell them. You have to be like that in spell work, in spirituality. You have to let them know. Put that warning label on there. When we guys make candles for you, we still put a say, hey, avoid fires, don't leave it on, because somebody will do it, but you still warn them. So why would you not do that anywhere else?